Oh, hello. 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 Hello, chat. How you doing today? How you doing today? Uh, Xbox. Xbox today. And then we got some experimentations to be doing with wires and plugs and things. We'll see how this goes. I don't know how it's gonna go. I don't know how well it's gonna work. I don't have everything I need. This is gonna be a proof of concept. It's gonna be a proof of concept. Anyway, HDMI. HDMI port looks fine. Looks fine. Tests bad. Look fine. Test bad. So we're gonna get into this guy and get that port. Man, with how this one is messed up, I might not even replace the port. I don't typically like doing that, but it's like 2 pins that are bad. So like, if that's all, if that is all it is, I don't think I'm gonna replace the entire HDMI port, which for the Xboxes will actually save me a bit of money because they're like $6, whereas the PlayStation ones are like $1. So if I can, I will. But we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see. Boop. I regularly forget to put this back on until I've fucking gone to checkout, and I'm like, oh shit, I didn't put the thing on. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Bleh. I'm so sorry. Bleh. This one should be a pretty quick one, though. I'm interested to see how my little experiment's gonna work out for me. I don't know if it works out and I'm able to make what I want to make fully. I don't know how often I'll be doing what I'm gonna be doing with it, but we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see. Just have to see. Oh no, this is a dirty boy. This is a dirty boy. We gotta get to blowing. Gotta get to blowing. Oh God. Oh, Grant's up first. Grant's up first. Grant's up first, twin. I'm dying here. Oh. It's the gooch. Yeah, it is. It's the pube sediment. The pube dandruff. The teenage pube dandruff. Ugh. How you doing, twin? Excuse the weird sound my compressor's on right now. Yeah, see, this was chunky. You could still see some of it on there that didn't get blown. Ugh. Okay. We never, if this doesn't want to come off the board, if these cables never want to come off the board, you don't fight it. You just make it come out of the thing. Because otherwise, you're gonna rip some shit off the board and then have some bigger problems. Which is, I sure wish customers that are servicing their own devices would figure that out. Like that PlayStation we had come in the other day that was irreparably damaged because they pulled the fan plug out and ripped tracers off the board to a point that I had no chance of repairing. Just no chance of repairing. Oh, wait. Before we do anything. I'm so behind. Let's do this first. So I don't forgore. It's still a good hit, though. Whoa, rainbow blow. Look at that. Rainbow blowout. What do we get? Ooh, Mallow. Heal all damage from one of your Shinta. I don't like these specific cards. Like, you can use this for 2 cards. It is only relevant for them. Whoa. 1-star Cutie Fly. 4 new cards, though. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, good hit. Shin song. Motion me to the sky. Heaven and thunder cry. Hunt for cover. Can't let me down. Look back. You gotta run for cover. I think I'm I need to check. I think I'm 20 fights away from getting the shiny promo Rayquaza. I definitely want to get that. Oh, bad pull. Well, we got some new cards. It's never bad if you get a new card, you know. Never bad if you get a new card. Toxicology. Even harder when the dirt bag's famous. Let's see. Come on. Give me some good. Good. Give me good. Give me good. Whoa. Hey, three new cards. Let's go. What was it? What did his say? This attack does 40 damage to one. Whoa, that's pretty good. Because you get to choose who that one does damage to. That's pretty good. Yeah, I want to check my things right quick, and then we'll get back to the lung cancer repair. Because I have to be getting pretty close to that Rayquaza. Whoa, look at this. We got, oh man, I got so many missions done right now from those pulls. Look at that. Okay, good pulls. We'll take it. Good pulls. We'll take it. 80 cards in the decks. Okay. Good one, too. Good one. Oh my god, I got... we completed so many things right now. Okay. Premium login mission, okay. Okay, yeah, so win 50 battles. I'm at 28 out of 50, so I need 22 more, and this this ends on the 13th, I think. Okay, just no news. All right. Oh, it's not. It's a special Rayquaza. Okay. For some reason, I thought it was a shiny Rayquaza. I just didn't pay attention. Anyway, that'll be easy to get, chat. Easy. Okay, day 6, day 7. Whoop. Well, premium. Wow, look at all the man. I got so many things done right now. Look at how many trade points I have because trading is fucking garbage in this game. Okay. Well, I'll be right back. Hi, Beaker. Grats on first. How you doing? You missed me pulling cards. Hello, Outcast. How you doing? How you guys doing? It's caramel dancing time, chat. Best time of day. You guys missed me dying from lung cancer earlier? This thing was just filled with absolute garbage. So like I was talking earlier, I'm probably not gonna do a full HDMI replacement on this one. There's like 2 pins loose. So typically I prefer to replace the thing, but if it's just like just 2 pins, I'm not going to take it off. These ports on these Xboxes cost, oh god, $5-6, so there is no game to save. There's no game. I mean, I guess there was Pokemon. That auto saves. Pokemon it auto saves. See? Auto saved. I really wish they would let you bulk open promo packs. Really sucks going 1 card at a time. It's no lie. He's in the crowd saying, look, Harry had a vagina malfunction. You know what? I'm saving this guy's game. Yes, you're right, Outcast. I'm saving this guy's game. You know, I am set up to play games from work as well, but we've always had stuff. I've never had a not doing anything day. I've never had a not doing anything day. Man, this guy came in at fucking like 5:56. I was walking out the door. Handbag, yours, only yours. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, good problem to have. This is an easy $125. Easy. Easy 125. Oh god, this has been worked on before. Gah. Okay, hold on. I forgot to plug in the shit cam. I forgot to plug in the shit cam. I was I was worried about getting one like this so soon. One of my irons died. Um How many? You love delicious thermal. I've never tasted thermal paste. I've never tasted thermal paste. I've never. Should I? Should I chat? I'm not going to. Anyway, I was worried something like this was going to come in. You'll see what I'm talking about here in just a moment. Melted crayons? Ugh. All right. Is it working? Is it working? I don't think it's working. I don't think it's working. We're not gaming. We're not gaming. Why isn't it working? Okay, there we go. Excuse how shitty this camera is, chat. There's nothing I can do about it. God, what did they do to this one? I'll try to get a focus. I'm sorry. All right, so right here you can see the tracer has been lifted off, and it looks like it was very hastily tried to be patched together, which isn't necessarily an improper thing, but this one is kind of a mess too. And I think this might be damaged here too. Yeah, don't you love how this is 2 FPS? It's great. It's great. I love it. Technology is awesome. And I love how I can't have it be focused for me and you. This stop motion stream, yo, like that one guy. There's actually a guy who streams as a stop motion puppet, and the tech he uses for it is amazing. It's really good. I don't remember what his name is, but God, trying to do that off that camera with that low FPS. So what we're doing here is testing for loose pins. So the reason why I was concerned about getting one that's like this is unfortunately and during the middle of the day yesterday, I don't know what was going on. I was just cleaning the desk and I lightly tapped the cable for my for one of my soldering irons, so I have 2 soldering irons hooked up to this. And there's one with very fine tips. That one just shit itself as soon as that cable was touched. And so I have to get a complete like replacement handle. For very fine things, like with how this one is, I might be able to get away with this tip, but well, we're just gonna have to see. We're just gonna have to see. It's Hako brand, so I have not Googled it, Oh no. Oh no, are we? Oh god. VTube shitting itself again. Wait, is it the? Oh, is it the camera? You know what? It started happening yesterday after the camera too. Dude, you know, we weren't having these specific kind of slowdown issues um until the camera was, because we you know, we hadn't used this camera until like, you know, last week. So, let me close VTube Studio. See if we speed up here. Okay, we're back to normal speed. We're gonna open VTube Studio back up. No. What the hell? That camera kills VTube Studio. Yeah, yeah, no, that camera kills VTube Studio and OBS. Huh. Well, do we go back to the PNG chat? No, knowing this information, I think we do. I have no idea how that would be the case, but I mean, maybe. I don't know. So the thing is, I had because this camera is so old, I had to disable Windows 11's driver security to even use it. So it's very possible that the camera is yeah, the moment I close VTube Studio. All right. Well, we'll be PNG for another day, and then we just won't use this camera anymore. It's a shit camera anyway. So anyway. Oh, what? Hello? Camera? Hello? Hello? Are we good now? Yeah. Yeah, look at that. Look at them crunchy FPS. Look at that frame per second. Yeah, we'll just have to go back to the really janky way I was doing this. It's not that big a deal. It's just kind of a pain to swap the cables around. I need to get like an HD cam link or something. Alright, so our only real culprit is this monstrosity. Yeah, look at how many frame we have. Hi Vibe. How you doing? How you doing? Okay, we're going to very lightly try to clean the area up. Because there's also a lot of flux that got left behind. They did not clean up this repair. Wait a minute. Okay, no. I was thinking that whoever did this repair soldered it to the wrong thing, but no. No. Sorry, if you see it go in and out of focus, that's me trying to get it properly focused in my view. Oh, these were bridged. Look at that. Oh my, oh wow. Chat, these were bridged with desoldering wick. What the fuck? Why were they doing desoldering wick down here? Yeah, these chips are... Like, look, that chip is, Did they replace all these chips? Because, like, these ones here, you know, they're all melted on the ends where that soldering wick was at. And then these are all crooked. These are kind of janked up. And this one's just fucking... I mean, it still works, you know? It doesn't matter that they're not straight. It's so impossible to get it straight. But, like, they replaced every one of these. All right, well, get that soldering wick out of there and see if that cured up the fault. It depends on what it is. Outcast, with this one, I will very likely be taking some pictures for the customer. More so as a reason to explain why it's going to take me more than just today. If that didn't clear it up. Given where the fault was and where those were at, I don't know that it will fix anything, but we'll see. Ten's good, 11, 12, 13, 14's good, 15. So 18 and 19 are still out. 1, 2. Okay, so now to figure out Oh, you don't even fucking see what I'm doing. I'm sorry. I was too Yeah, so those two ports are just straight grounding. I'm doing my best with what I got. So then, are they bridged? I'm really concerned about taking this port off because of the problems, you know? Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's your problem. These are just bridged. See that? God, these guys just, I mean, the fact that they got that connected shows that they have some skill, but not enough, which that tracks for the other place in town that does this shit. They have the basic idea of how to do it, but fuck it up when they try. So, um, let's try to unbridge that. There's a number of ways to do this. The way I do it is just run my soldering iron back and forth until it's dragged enough of the solder onto other pins. That's part of it, Outcast, but the other part of it is a lot of these places really stick to a time frame, so like they want you in and fucking out. And if you don't know how to do this, you're training yourself, and you're under that kind of time crunch. You're just not gonna you're just not gonna be able to do a good job, and it's not necessarily the tech's fault. However, leaving something bridged like this absolutely is. Because they just didn't even like this tells me they didn't even bother testing it. Because like there's no way this would have worked in the shop. Okay. So that looks like it's been unbridged, and then just to be safe, I'm gonna avoid the last couple pins there, but just so I don't fuck that up, and because I don't have the right, I don't feel like I can properly handle that patch job. That's what I got right now. And see, like a simple thing like what I'm doing here, just running my iron over the pins, that's gonna save you so much fucking trouble and heartache. And these other guys just don't even do that. Like they just put the port on and call it done, and that is not sufficient. You've seen me on virtually every one of these HDMI's go in there and touch it up. Whether I need to or not, it's just best practice. Now, preferably, I would also be like scrubbing this with a toothbrush, but because of the because of that mess, I can't really do that unless I want to risk tearing that up. Okay. So that should have cleared the fault. Yeah. The one major thing that does suck about Xboxes over the PlayStations, these are much easier to get into, but to like actually test it on a TV, I have to completely fully reassemble it. I can't just do like a barely reassemble like I can on the PlayStations. So 17 and 2 are supposed to be ground. 18's good, 19's good. 20's supposed to ground. 3, 4, 5 should ground, yep. 6, 7, 8 should ground, yep. 9. Okay. All right, so now the thing is, hold on, let me plugging it in and seeing if it works on a TV. But I want to see. So these were clearly 19 and 18, so this one is clearly going to be 1 because 20 is not actually on the board. I don't know why there's even a spot there. I know it didn't ground, but I just want to double check on my own, you know? That's 9. Wait, what? There we go. So 1, 2, 1. Okay. I'm just touching just random points on the board to see if it has. Okay. Okay. Let's put this back together. Now what I have to decide on, chat, am I charging them full price for this or not? Because, you know, I didn't replace the charging or the HDMI port. However, my knowledge allowed me to very easily and quickly assess the problem and potentially fix it, which is, in effect, repairing the HDMI port. So I would probably charge these guys full price. Because they're, you know, most of my charge isn't labor fee. It's you know, it's hard to discern between what's labor, what's part cost, and, you know, all that kind of stuff. And a lot of it is you know, you're paying for my experience. Like this isn't hard to do, but a lot of that is because I've done it so often and I know how to do it well that, you know, that's why you're paying the fee for me to get it done quickly and done well. So yeah, no, yeah. I will probably charge these guys full price. But I'm gonna ask them too on checkout if they had this repaired somewhere else. And I'm really interested if they're gonna tell me that they did or didn't. God, these guys, man, these guys also melted the expansion bay. You can, oh yeah, you can see it. It's like a little bit more shiny right there. They melted it, which means they. Oh, whoa! Holy fuck! Look at that! They charred the board. I haven't done that since I first started, like 7 years ago. Holy fuck! Like that is solid, like burn brown. Fuck, dude. They also didn't they didn't restore the thermal compound to the M.2 drive. That's great. I don't have any extra, or I would add to it. Toasty boards. I'm gonna be honest. I'm shocked that they. So you'll naturally get a little bit of discoloration just from the heat. Like mine are always very slightly. You can kind of see it here where it's not quite the same green. That's just gonna happen, and these panels lighten up. But fuck, dude, they burned the edge. So that also tells me I think they okay. So you know when you guys see me do this. When you guys see me enable crotch cam, I always have the gun below it. I put the gun below it so that the port will naturally fall away on its own. If you don't do that, if you're manually lifting it off the board and just a single one of those pins hasn't released, you're gonna rip the tracers off the board. So you want to heat it until it's like naturally loose, and then I'll like tap it or something, and it'll fall away. And then when I put it back on, I'm going from the underneath, letting it heat up, and putting the port on. You're only gonna get browning on the front if you're doing this, like right on it, like this way, like that. Which I think is how they managed to melt this as well. So they were having it like I don't want to set it down because of the thermal paste. So they were having it here, pointing it this way, and then like maybe on the side lifting it up. Good God. Good God. Oh yeah, they also the fucking RAM chips. They also didn't replace the missing thermal compound here, which big no-no, good lord. So I'm gonna harvest some from these surrounding places. Just so it has something there. I really need to get a big old glob of this shit, but I've never looked it up because I've never needed it. I've never needed it because I don't fuck it up. I don't fuck it up. How you doing, nerds? How's the libraries of Balmoria treating you today? Oh, by the way, chat, I'm going to be experimenting with streaming on multiple services today. When we go play Claire Obscure later, I'm gonna experiment with trying to stream to YouTube or Twitter. See how that goes for me. Your eyes were so tired yesterday. Were you reading though? Were you reading though, or were you getting audiobooks? Have you come across quite a few that weren't completed audiobooks yet? Oh, I see. After we're done with this, I can start our experiment, chat. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough cables to do how I want to do it, but I'm hoping it goes well. You get too distracted too easily? Yeah, when you have them read it to you, you can just go wander off and then ignore the books. The audiobooks are gonna be nice if you're just walking across the Ashlands, you know? Just walking across them. Who is bedinging me? Oh. Why did Discord only just now tell me I had a message from an hour and a half ago? GG. Great service I pay for. Man. You know what? Here. There's usually, like, plenty of extra of this thermal compound, so... This thermal putty, and for the expansion bay, I have literally never, in my 7 years of doing this, have I ever had an Xbox with anything installed in the expansion bay. People just do not do it. People don't do it. PlayStations, I'll get it every once in a while, maybe once every 2 months or so. But, oh, you like what they added over there? Yeah, no, man, that team is doing wonders with the game. And I know Kirkhope has actually helped them with some of the writing as well. So that's why a lot of the new audiobooks and new dialogue and stuff is going to feel pretty authentic. Because, the guy who wrote Morrowind is helping them with the with all the content words that I can't think of. I forgot the little cable thing. I forgot. I really hope this works. This other shop did a number on this device, so. Man, I really wonder why this shitty, cheap camera kills VTube Studio. Yeah, after today, we're gonna go back to our other microscope thing that I have. I remembered us having this thing, and I remember it being garbage, and I thought it'd be okay. And I mean, it's okay, but if it's killing VTube Studio, it's clearly not okay. I don't know why it is though. What a weird thing. All right. But yeah, from experience, these Xbox SATA connectors are very weak. And so you never want to just, like, if it's not coming off the board, pull it out of the disk drive or the hard drive. Never put strain on the board because it will come right off. It's not that hard to put it back on because it's actually just like a sheath. Like, there's really nothing keeping it on there other than like friction fitting. What I'm talking about. Come on, you were focused there for a second. Come on. This whole plastic sheath is literally just friction fit on. So with these and some pins on the side, and so if it comes off, it's not hard to put it back on. It's just a pain in the ass. So why even risk it? You know, not that big a deal. I really, though, hate that you gotta fully reassemble this fucking thing to test it. Which, it's not hard to do, because, you know, it's so quick to take it apart. I can get this taken apart and put back together in the time that it takes me to, disassemble a PlayStation 5, but it's just sort of the idea of it. I don't know. Come on, there we go. Oh, chat, Fantasy Life. The new Fantasy Life game. Comes out about 20 days. I'm quite excited for it. That's gonna work its way into stream somehow too, I think. It's not gonna be like a stream game, but it's basically like Animal Crossing as an RPG. I'm quite excited for it. Quite excited. And then Death Stranding 2. Death Stranding 2 comes out exactly a month after, actually. June 26th. So that game will absolutely derail stream. I'm already planning. So it comes out the 26th, which is a Thursday. I am already planning to take that Friday off, and we're gonna have multiple, probably 15-hour streams playing Death Stranding 2. I am so excited for Death Stranding 2. What I really need to do is get some extra cables and stuff, so I at least don't have to put it back in its stupid refrigerator. Put it back in a stupid ass refrigerator. Come on. Whoop. What the fuck? Going straight. Okay. I have, as of yet, chat, never managed to tear these. It's gonna happen one day. I know it is. I know it's gonna happen one day, but I have not done it yet. However, you can see again. Look at that. It's all chewed up. They fucked it up. Man, that other repair shop. I really do my best not to actually talk shit on other repair shops, particularly with customers, but man, if they take their fucking phone to the mall to get repaired by the guy with the kiosk in the middle, like they're just asking for their shit to get fucked up. That guy uses parts where like what would cost me $30-$40 cost him like $5. So yeah, he's doing a cheap job, but he's doing a cheap job, you know? Don't ever get your shit repaired in the mall, guys. You're gonna save yourself money by spending more money at a mom and pop store. Because that guy also does not give refunds or warranties at all. I also may have forgotten. I need to give this boy the clamps. I need to give him the clamps. He's been. I have a heating pad off screen over here. This guy was heating up. Where are my 30 other clamps? There they are. Oh, yeah, so I kind of looked into it. I'm not exactly sure what's causing it. But, so whenever I boot up Mix It Up from work, like I do when I'm at work streaming, it's not saving my settings. Like, it's explicitly not saving. So that is why we keep getting that that survey message. Like, Mix It Up itself is not saving what I'm doing to it. So anytime I restart this computer, it's back to how it was when I first transferred it over from my home computer. And I don't know why. I might just need to like fully, just flat out reinstall it and hope it carries over most of my settings and then continues to save or starts to save. Because it's quite frustrating having that survey thing come up every time. We haven't had that survey since January. Ah, shit, fuck. I didn't put the disk drive on. God. And the disk drive like has deep, I don't know if you can see that on stream. Yeah, kind of right there. It has these deep scratches into it. I'm really interested to find out who repaired this. I'm pretty sure I know who it's gonna be. I'm pretty sure. But we'll see. Alright, so this is unfortunately the absolute bare minimum of putting it back together you have to do to test it. So, which is basically completely back together. So, give me just a moment here. You just tried to listen. Listen, part of the reason why I do this is so people know how easy it is to repair their shit. But don't start going repairing other people's shit. Repair your own shit first. Repair your own shit first. All right, let me go test this on the TV. No. Why is Google calling me? Like that's a legit Google too. No. I don't want to talk to Google. I have an appointment with them on Monday. They don't need to talk to me now. They want to know if I want. Actually, a while back, I actually did apply for a Google job. What? Oh, look at that! I fixed it. If there wasn't identifying information, chat, I would show this stuff on stream, but I'm doing my best to not show customers information, But all right. No, that's actually almost explicitly what it is, Outcast. I have an appointment with my Google Ads manager on Monday. So I don't know why he's calling right now. Maybe just to reconfirm the appointment, but that's all done through fucking calendar and shit. So I don't know why. The guy calls me 40 times. I have multiple business listings on Google Maps, and man, I'm gonna be honest with you, Twin. I don't 100% remember. It was for some sort of translating service. Back when I could speak Japanese a lot better than what I can now. That was right after I moved. Right after I moved back from Japan. That's the true thing. That's the true thing there, Vibe. Nobody should call ever. Next time Kahako calls you, Vibe, tell her nobody should call me ever, and then hang up. I'm sure that will go well for you. I dare you to do it. I dare you to do it. Dare you to do it. And then when she gets mad at you, just tell her that I told you to do it, and that'll be okay. She could be mad at me. What's she gonna do to me? Nothing. Nothing. Vibe, I think I really upset her yesterday about not liking Epic. I hate that guy's voice. I hate his voice. It just feels like he's trying too hard to sound like a music major. I hate it. It's so bad. I don't like it. Like, okay, buddy. I know you tried to get on Camp Rock. Pull it back a little bit. I've insulted her family. Oh no. Well, you know what? She somehow managed to not even fucking see Little Shop of Horrors. So you know what? That offends me. That offends me. That offends me and Hodor, which is my family. That offends my family. You hear Twine so much you embrace it as a second name. You still used to... Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go double check that this works on... No, we're gonna clean out the port first, and then I'm gonna go... God damn it. God damn it. I'm gonna clean out the port first, and then go make sure it works on the front TV, because it's always very embarrassing. Yo, the wolf girl. Hey, hello. Thank you for the alert. Thank you for the alert. Appreciate that. It's always very embarrassing when it doesn't work on the front TV for some reason. Sometimes it's legitimate, and sometimes it's not, because... Oh, wait, that was the fucking... That was power play. Because it's a shitty on TV. Don't buy on TVs, chat. Again, they may be cheap, but they're not worth it. Unfortunately, I didn't even buy that TV. I inherited it. Man, God... There's been so... Ever since I took over this business, like, it didn't seem like there was any problems about with anything in the store until literally the moment I took over. Like, the first month I took over, like, the fucking whole AC unit died. And then it's just been a slow cascade of failures ever since. I have a 4-panel TV set up front that's non-functional at the moment because one of the TVs went out. And I need to get a replacement, but it's not my budget right now. because one of these soldering irons went out, and I need to replace those first. And oh yeah, you know what? Oh yeah, yeah. I never looked it up. I never looked up how much those cost. I never looked up how much those cost. Hakos. So just so you know, chat, just to get an idea, just for an idea. This this entire soldering station, just the state, just all of it, $800. This is an $800 soldering station. So I'm like the soldering tips alone are like $40. So I can only imagine how much this gun's gonna cost. Fuck. Chat, don't own your own business. Or if you do, don't take it over from somebody else. Gah. $90. The handle costs $90. Wait, no. That's for this. That's for the big one. I'm not even seeing the small. I'm not even seeing the small one. Hand pieces. Yeah. I'm not seeing it right here immediately. But $90. No, yeah, no. The just the tip vibe is. Should I touch it? It's been off. Oh, it's still. It's still warm. Yeah, it's still warm. This is like 35. It depends on the style of tip, but they can range from $30 to $50. But the handle that it goes in, this is 90. And it's very high quality equipment. Hako, it's a Japanese brand. It's very high quality, so it's priced that way for a reason. But fuck. Luckily, 90% of what 99% of what I do with this with my standard beveled tip. I need to clean it off. There's 10 years of finger gunk on this. So I'm not really screwed, but yeah. Yeah, it sucks. Okay, so I will be right back. I'm gonna go test this TV up front. Hey, chat. Let me open VTube Studio. Let's see if it's done shitting itself. Because now no. No, we're still fucked. We're still fucked. Okay, so yeah, we just won't. We just won't use that camera anymore. Yeah, we just won't use that camera anymore. I don't know what it's doing to VTube Studio, but it is fucking it up. Okay, so chat, I have an experiment I want to try. Pahi everywhere, everything. Pahi all everywhere, all at once. I have an experiment I want to try, chat. So, unfortunately, I only have 3 of these. These little like Molex plugs. I don't 100% know what these are specifically called, but they're Molex style connectors. I have more somewhere, and I spent like an hour before stream trying to find them. So what I'm wanting to do with this is, as you can see here, these are actually perfectly. What are you doing? These are perfectly sized for the joystick potentiometers. It's not a snug fit, but it's perfect size. So I wanted to build a joystick testing board off of a shitty controller that I have in the store. To see if I can, one, just pre-calibrate sticks that I get. But also to potentially make good or serviceable joysticks out of the bad joysticks, because oftentimes it's only one of the 2 potentiometers that's actually bad. Now, is this worth it? Is it cost effective? No, these are like 70 cents. However, having like an emergency set of backup sticks might be nice. And just having a tester breadboard, I think would be neat. So, this controller has some. This is the Gen 5 PS5 controller, which unfortunately, for the R2 pin that it hinges on, uses a plastic pin rather than a stainless steel pin. So it fucking sucks. And if you drop this one time, you're fucked. You're fucked. So, that also, because of how it's messed up, it's always actuating the R2, which means I can use it in menus. I cannot use it in games. It fucks up. If you're holding R2 down, for whatever reason, when you boot a game, you can't do anything. So, yeah. So we're gonna cannibalize. So we're gonna cannibalize this board for my tester board. I'd gotten the idea to just do like just loose wires, but then I remembered I had extra ones of these off of a we haven't had an opportunity to actually use this on stream yet, but there are little test pads on the PS5. So if you're having weird startup issues, a very quick way to diagnose this is to put these on specified pads on a PS5, plug this into your computer with some software, and it'll do a whole fancy dancy diagnostic suite. Which can point you in it doesn't tell you exactly like what you need to do or what's going on or something, but it points you in the right direction for what you should be looking for with the error codes that it spits out and stuff. So I was also I got to talking and I never actually took out the other screw. I was also considering the idea of maybe keeping the original sticks plugged in, but I think that will just give me false readings, especially come out. Especially if the sticks that are like already on board are kind of fucked. Come in. And, you know, having this taken apart isn't the worst thing. I'll just have extra parts for things, you know? I much prefer working on PS5 controllers over Xbox controllers. Xbox controllers suck. But yeah, no, these Gen 5 controllers they're so cheap. If you're thinking on getting a PS5 controller, do whatever you can to figure out if it's a Gen 5 or not, and avoid it if you can. These are not these are awful controllers. If you just Google PS5 calibration software, you'll find the thing that I use to calibrate these. It's a GitHub link, and plugging into that will actually just tell you what gen controller you have. All right. I was gonna take the speaker out of this, but I have apparently already taken it out. I lose these things all the time because they're magnetized. I'll lose them all the time because they'll like stick to something else, and I'll find them a couple days later. Okay, so the basic principle here is just line these cables here up with the potentiometers here and here, and Bob's your uncle. So to test So go. Flux these up. This is just gonna be a proof of concept. I'm not doing this as the like permanent thing, you know. So let's see here. I want it facing that way. So okay. We don't want these to be touching each other, so but I think we're good. Okay. So these do have to have the battery plugged in. Let me open Chrome here. Specifically the web page, and you can plug your own controllers into this and see if they've become, you know, uncalibrated in a way, and recalibrate any controller that you want to, PS4 and PS5. It's gonna be called DualShock Calibration GUI. And so if you just want to see if your sticks are starting to drift, this is a good application to use. But let's see here. Boop. Okay. So let's plug our battery in. Hello? Oh. Chad, do you know what's wrong here? Do you know what I did wrong? What I haven't done yet? Plug your battery in and then plug the controller in. I don't know why I was thinking the controller was plugged in already, but plug your controller in and then you can do stuff. How about that? Connect. Okay, and you'll see on the bottom right there when I twist the knobs. When I get to knob twist in, they're a little off center. Like they're sort of silly. Oh, silly, but you can see these are slightly off. So if you where these numbers are at, like if you plug in your own controller, and as long as these are below 0.06, you're never gonna really see those in 99% of the games. You might see it in something like Gran Turismo, where it really needs that fine adjustment. But you can either follow the stick calibration, or I just do the fast calibrator. And it will get it mostly centered. New sticks that you install will virtually never be centered, so you have to run this software. But there you go. It's still, see, that one's still not quite centering up there. But what we're here to do is see what happens. Now let me route this correctly here. Oh no, I overlapped it. But so this is controllers like this. Let's plug that in. Okay. Oh, is it not enough to make contact? Damn it. try another one just to see. Ooh, that one fits snug. That one's kind. I wonder how much of it is this stick interfering. Cause see, when I do it, it does want to move. Oh, it kind of got loose there. Man, I was hoping that would work because these do sort of plug in. But I guess. Oh, hey, whoa, hey, oh, look, oh, look. I kind of did it. Yeah, look at that. It's not the solution I was hoping for. I'd really like to have a set of these and then another set of these to just like, you know, do fancy testing on. So, I'm still gonna pull a stick off this board. We're still pulling a stick off this board, chat. I'm still gonna be fucking around with it because again, this one's pretty pretty useless. So let's take these bad boys off here. Come on, come on. The fuck. Yep. And we're gonna try it one other way. Just we're gonna try just doing patch cables, and see how well that works out. I'm not expecting much, but it's not gonna hurt anything. It's just not going to be as elegant of a solution as I was hoping, because my plan was to like cut these super low and like basically mount them directly to the board so that you just plugged the joystick in for testing. And that can still work if I could figure out exactly what these are called and get a smaller size. I just kind of fell into this job, so I don't really know a lot of this stuff. A lot of it's experimentation and figuring shit out. So I really flounder sometimes, especially when it comes to like actual names of the stuff. Which can be quite frustrating. I'm gonna because I'm pretty sure what's fucking these things up is flux getting in there and messing up. I bought another one. I don't want flux gumming this boy up. They're not expensive. This is like $5, but you know, they're meant to be used for like ever. And I think sucking up flux has been my problem. However, next time I have to order like hard drives or stuff off of Amazon, I was going to be buying some silicone grease and seeing if that helps. I don't know. It's not going to hurt to have silicone grease anyway. It's something that I should have just anyway, so we'll see, but that's for later. That's for later. Oh, Vibe, I think I know you'll be rating, but I think Biku's supposed to stream some more Kazan tonight. Or she wanted to. I don't know for sure. She has way more than 2 bosses left, let me tell you that. You think I was... Yeah. I'm gonna be streaming some more Claire Obscure tonight myself. It's been a couple days since we played, chat, so and I haven't gotten I haven't been able to grind off stream at all, so oh boy. Oh boy. I think what we're gonna do tonight though is well, we're in an area we gotta finish first. But I might go do curricular dungeons that we skipped over. We've skipped over a lot of extra stuff, so I think that's what we'll do tonight, just to get some in like levels and stuff. And to find a particular side boss that I've been seeing some videos of, and yeah, I want to make myself fucking mad. I want to make myself fucking angry. And boy, let me tell you, that guy's gonna do it. That guy's gonna do it for me. Man, this sucker's working so much better too. It's because it's new and I haven't irreparably fucked it up yet somehow. Okay, so that's not completely loose, but it's gonna come like right off. Now, do I want to use copper and not melt the plastic if this is just gonna be a breakout board? Yeah, we'll use copper. We'll use copper. I might want to repurpose this thing later. I don't know. So you use this copper tape to dissipate the heat from the heat gun that's about to start cooking this thing. About to start cooking it. I'm glad I've had a pretty laid back, slow day today, chat. It's been nice. Been nice. Okay. Crotch cam. Oh, wait a minute. You know, I haven't actually really used the new lens yet. That there we go. Wow, look at how enhanced we can get on crotch cam now, chat. Oh. Hello? 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 Okay, maybe we can't get that enhanced. What is happening? This was... Hello? It's not autofocusing anymore. Did I manage to kill this fucking lens somehow? By simply plugging it in? Excuse me? Well, no, it's doing something there. We de-engage it, and then... Oh my god, I know this worked. I tested it. There we go. It just maybe it wasn't set right. Yeah, look at it. Look at how zoomed in we can get now on the it's the mega crotch cam. Uh-oh. There we go. It's just a little particular. Look how zoomed in we are now. Okay, chat, remember I was talking about Tuesday with that fucking liquid metal, you just find it places? Can you stop? Remember how I told you just find liquid metal places? Yeah, look, it's just on my gun now for some reason. Why? We haven't worked on a PlayStation today. I need to clean that up now. Why is now? It's not gum wrapper. It's not gum wrappers. It's the copper I stole out of catalytic converters. It's the copper I stole. Man, this really wants to keep zooming in and out, doesn't it? Spam call. But also see how it like just wants to ball up instead of can you not? I turned it to manual. We'll just be manual. Oh my god, come on. It's so hard to clean it. Which is why it's important to get it cleaned up as soon as you realize that it's gotten loose. Because it's just gonna go everywhere. Hi, Brewer. We're trying to clean up liquid metal. And of course it's now it's spread. Which is better than just being all loosey-goosey. Okay. Back to what we were doing. No, that wasn't solder. That was liquid metal thermal paste. Liquid metal thermal compound for PlayStations. It just gets everywhere. But yes, we are soldering. Specifically desoldering. People always call when I'm in the middle of that and I can't just stop. Called back and still couldn't hear him. Okay, so since what I wanted to do was kind of a bust, kind of. We're not gonna call it 100% bust yet. It's not gonna be a mega bust yet. This this doesn't turn right anymore because I melted the turner. I melted the turner a little bit one day. Ah! Hot. I'm touching the hot vibe. I'm doing the thing that I always do. I'm doing the thing. So this is the only real like wire. I also need to buy spools of wire, man. And hopefully too, solid core wire, not this twisted wire shit. Bruh. What are you bruhing me for? Ain't no need for that. This is also something I have no idea how much costs, and I can only imagine a roll of this is like $100. We've been on the same roll of this for the 4 years that I've worked here, so it's still gonna last me a while, but it's gonna go out eventually. Where's my nippers? God damn it! There they are. So we're gonna cut these. Oh, probably like right here. And then, boop. Boop. And boop. So we're gonna go. Oh, dude. Yeah, have you seen the follow-up video where like she gets him to convince people that like she's not a fucking absolute asshole? That video is even sadder. That video is even worse, man. She's an awful person. The guy's coming to terms with like his mortality, and she's just making fun of him for it. It's so sad. Yeah, people were absolutely flaming her ass. And so she forced him to film a follow-up video where he insists that 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 it was just a joke and that he's in on it and stuff. But no, man. No, it's just it's a sad relationship those people have, just abusive. So what for anybody that doesn't know, what my intention was to build a tester sort of breadboard, breakout board with these. They're not quite the right size. If I could figure out exactly what the product name is of these, like what these are, they're Molex connectors, but I don't know like specifically like what these are. If I can get it maybe a size or two lower, that'll really crimp onto these, and like I can do testing on joysticks without needing to fully solder them. God damn it. We're swapping over to the other lens because the other problems that this camera has. If it hasn't done a manual focusing in 5 minutes, it shuts off. And so the reason why I'm actually able to use this as a streaming lens is because I usually have. So if you hold the focus button, it keeps it at a specific focus, but that also overrides the 5 minute shutdown. This camera really wasn't made for like how I'm using it like at all. Not at all. Okay. But I'm just kind of doing all of this right now as a proof of concept. So, oh wait, yeah. If we're gonna be like this, so. All right. So, man, yeah, I would really like these to be even like half the length they are, but if I'm gonna have to be soldering to and from, I'm gonna want extra cable for when I eventually have to cut it back. But the idea would have been have those plug in there, and then have another set that like plugs in under here. But as is, if I'm wanting to do this, if I'm wanting to do this, the fuck? How did that happen? on. This is also why I want solid core wire and not fucking twisted. Damn it. Yeah, both of these had little hangers. Okay. That got separated. Oh no, that one. That one might be. Yeah, I need to cut that one. Damn it. All right, let me check those again. Make sure there's no. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we're good. So. Multiple follow-ups. Yeah, she did apologize for anything across multiple years, but he did it. He seems okay, but he definitely. Yeah. No, it was. It was just a fucked up thing to do, you know. It was. Because the guy is very clearly in that original video, like, going through it, man. He's like really, probably for the first time in his life, actually coming terms with the idea that life is finite and that he's going to die someday. You know, he's that's making a lot of assumptions. But when you're really thinking about something like that, where it's something that's been in your life for so long and now it's gone, you know, that's only natural to start thinking of how like everything is gonna be gone, and like he's very clearly going through it, and she's just being mean. I like if that was me, I very likely would have left somebody that did that. Like it's just fucked up. Just fucked up. All right. This is an inelegant solution, but I just want a proof of concept it, you know? Because honestly, like if she's making fun of him for that, imagine like what other stuff that she gives him shit for. Like what if that guy is actually legitimately like sad and needing to cry, and she's like demasculating him for that? You know she does, based off of that video. You know that's what she does. So like that guy's not allowed to feel like emotions around his wife. It's fucked up. You did get yourself out of a situation like that. Well, good. Good on you. It's always hard to end a relationship, but you know, sometimes it can be for the best. Okay. All right. So now we just have this bottom side soldered to it. Plug in and open. Nope. Nope. Open her up. So as we could see, this is really pulling up, and that's probably because it doesn't have the other connection. So let's see if we plug in. See, it really, it almost really wants to connect, and it just can't quite. Damn. So let's go ahead and you were engaged at one point. She was younger, and we got together as she was leaving the military. You had a lot of oh. No, yeah, no, I totally get that, Brewer. At my previous job, the one that I was working at that got me hired here, actually, everybody else that I worked with were combat veterans, including one who got blown up in Iraq. So yeah, no, I could totally understand. I could totally understand. One of them served as a PM at Cheyenne. One of them, I don't. He did stuff with like Arlington National Cemetery, and the other one was actually deployed. I think twice, maybe 3 times. Also, fun fact, at Cheyenne Military Base, they actually they have a supply closet. They have a supply closet labeled as Stargate. Oh, you did? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, but hope you're doing well. Yeah, he had a he was in a convoy and they ran over some mines or something, and so like he himself wasn't like, you know, he didn't lose any limbs or anything, but yeah, his whole his convoy hit a minefield. I don't. I only ever talked about it when he was like talking about it. You know, I never really. I asked him questions sometimes, but I never got too deep into it. He definitely, you know, was affected by it. Like he, 4th of July is like the week around 4th of July was pretty bad for him because of all the fireworks going off and stuff. But he's doing pretty well for himself now. So that's good. And I hope you're doing well for yourself too. You do programming on stream, right? Man, the other reason why I wanted those plugs is just I'm so shaky with my left hand. Yeah, yeah, I was I wanted to say IEDs, but I wasn't 100% sure. It's been a long time since, you know, I talked to him about it. And it's not my story to tell, you know, so I didn't want to get it wrong. Yeah, I think he's like a weird number. It's it's like 73%, I think, is what he's listed as. He actually was able to get it raised in the time that he was working at that place. So that was good too. All right, here's our janky ass fucking where the world's looking ass tester. So now, now let's take that. Now this is a bad port, so it's not gonna test properly anyway. I wanted to test it with a bad port first before testing it with a good port. You know. Oh, good. I'm glad. I'm glad to hear you were able to get it. He really had to fight for his. It took a while for them to raise it up. So yeah, I'm glad you were able to get yours. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so now oh, look at that. Okay, now we're not jumping all over the place and we are swooping around. Yo, took you a decade. Fuck. His didn't take that long, but he also, he said he no, you're fine. You're fine. I was the one asking about it. Um he wanted more, of course, but he settled for lower. So yeah, here's what I was talking about, chat. So you could just plug in any PS5 controller into this tool to find out what revision you have. If you have a 5.0, get a new one. But yeah, let's just see what calibrating does. It's not going to do well on this one. I say as it kind of does well on this one. Is this just a good stick? Nah, it's very obviously wanting to drift upwards, which is that potentiometer. So yeah, so the other idea was because these are built like they are, you can actually pop these potentiometers off. And you can I don't think they do it anymore, but my distributor did sell the potentiometers like solo on their own. Oh yeah. See, here's another problem. This one's already like coming loose. That's really why I want solid core. But you just take a little screwdriver there, and there you go. Potentiometer removed. And then, just in case nobody's seen it before, what causes stick drift on these controllers is this potentiometer. We're gonna pop this up. The little disc in here gets like worn and stuff, but actually, this one's not too bad. I mean, it's definitely, you might can see a little bit of ding in there, but it's not so bad. So let's just clean her up, huh? And so, technically, you can just replace this. You don't have to remove the whole stick. You can just replace this. I just prefer replacing the whole thing, but yeah. We'll pop that back in. Plug that back in. Let's go ahead and take this one apart. I really wonder if I just somehow managed to mix this stick up with bad ones. It's not. Oh no! This one is gunky and gross. Look at that. This definitely has some teenage goo in it. Definitely. Oh god, yeah. Look, the tip's all black now. Oh, you know what? No, this one is a perfect example. All right. So, do you see here how on the sides it's teenage goo? Teenage goo. Let me try to get this in picture a little better here. This is a perfect example of what I was trying to talk about. Come on. No. You fucker. You fucker, you were. There we go. There we go. All right. So do you see here how on the sides, how those are all like white or like, they're like discolored, they're like white, worn. That is the actual potentiometer having been worn down. So this one is actually a bad potentiometer. So, both of these came from the same one. This one was okay, it wasn't worn. This one was. So, go ahead and how do I want to do this? I didn't think about this part. Okay. So that one's a bad one. Let's take this. Again, this is no like this is not at all cost effective. Like these controllers or these joysticks cost 70 cents. So this is entirely just like for fun. And I have the chance to build one if like I have ran out of one. This one I'm not so sure. This one? Yeah, not worn down. So let's plug it back in. Plug it back in there. Okay. Yeah, see, this would be so much easier if I had that breadboard thing that I'm wanting to do. God damn it. Okay. Fuck it. Whatever. Whatever. It just needs to be on there for like half a second. Come on. Yeah, that's the other thing too, is like I'll have to tin all these up. Cool down. There we go. Fuck! You don't want to be on it too long. I've already like melt. That's the other thing too. I've already melted the plastic a little bit. Because it was on it for a little too long. You focus on the right thing. This is directly in front of you. What are you doing? God, I want one of those Sony cameras so bad. There we go. I want a Sony A600 or whatever number it is so bad. Dry. Come on, stop being melted. Bruh, bruh, bruh. What? Why was it hot so long? Okay, now let's see how bad it drifts with that new potentiometer. Kind of in the same direction, but that, you know, it's possible it's just because of that. Oh. I am probably about to get a dozen iPads be brought in for battery replacements. One of the plumbing places here we do business with just came by to ask me how much it would cost for everything. All right, let's get back into there. Okay, so this one is still being jittery, so that definitely tells me one of these sticks or one of these potentiometers is still kind of bad, and it's probably that one, which looked good, but is potentially not good. However, there's one other thing to try too. Calibrating the stick range can and will fix issues. Ignore the other one. That happens when that hasn't been turned as well. Now that one went this way. Oh, maybe it's because yeah. See, the other thing too with the breadboard is it would hold it in place, and you know even my fingers just touching this stuff can screw it up. Honestly, since this number here is below 0.6, I would probably call it as acceptable. Because you only, like I was saying earlier, you only really see drift above 6. All right, so let's save that. Okay. Yeah, see? Okay, this is now this is a moderately acceptable stick. So if I was like hurting to get one done and my shipment's not coming in for a few days, I would begrudgingly use this. And now I know that without having permanently put it in to take it, you know, and test it and take it out, because every time you do that, you risk melting the plastic and stuff. So I will say, I'm going to say this tester, while not ideal in its current state, acceptable. Acceptable. Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. We're going to try one more thing, though, since we still have a bit of time for stream. Still have a bit of time. One, we're going to see how difficult it is to just take it apart. Damn it. Okay. Okay. Ugh. Hey, okay. This works. This works. Boop, boop, boop. We're getting. Look at it. We're gaming so hard. Okay, so now knowing that I'm not going to be able to do so the real actual idea was like literally this. Cables that short just plugged into the port there, and this sticking up like man, those have a specific name for. You would do that in like Ataris, or not Ataris, Amigas and stuff for like the memory chips and stuff to make them hot swappable. Anyway, put that there and just plugging it on top. We're gonna try one more thing here. Try one more thing, and this isn't gonna be necessarily true to every time, because just because of how soldering works. It's not gonna be consistent, but I want to try something else here. So many nights and days alone. Come on. I'm out of focus, sorry. All right. Let's get some more of Vibes gum wrappers. Okay. Man, honestly, if I'm trying to do this, just removing these plastic things are probably gonna be what I should do. Oh, fuck. Did I? Ah, fuck, 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 fuck. Okay, no, they're okay. They're okay. I kind of pinched off one of those cables with the thing here. Damn it. It's alright. It's okay. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. Put it between the things. No, it's not gonna work. Damn it. Maybe here if I get it really tight. There we go. Oh, give me a second. Ah, okay. Okay, okay, cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, 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 cool, cool, cool. Okay. Crotch cam again. 3 crotch cams today, chat, or was it 4? I don't know. You guys are getting spoiled. You guys are getting spoiled. Okay. Wow, that came out clean. Whoa. This new sucker is great. That came out clean. Still needs a little bit, but all right. Oh, that one. Oh, okay. Well, I know which one. I know which one now. That one was hot. Hot as hell. Whoop. Okay, so now that we did that, we're gonna put the one we built on here. No, we're not, because all the extra solder that is still left on. Need to flatten it out. Need to flatten it out so it'll fit in the holes. Okay. There we go. Okay. So what my experiment here is, I'm gonna solder these, just the potentiometer ones, and then desolder them and see if I still need to use the gun. I'm gonna see if I still need to use the gun. I'm sure occasionally I will need to, but hopefully not at all. Oh, wait a minute. Especially if I just like barely tap it with solder. It just needs to be barely making a connection. It doesn't even need to be like actually connected, like domed out. It just needs to be like touching, you know? So I barely touched it. Let's plug in. Plug in. We're on. We're connected. Now this one, this side's all fucked up, but here we are. Now, oh, this one definitely got decalibrated in taking it off. So let's just go ahead and recenter it. Okay, we're gonna save. Oh, yeah, off the cables. It's actually working quite nice. It still has a bit of the drift, but, you know, you just kind of get that. Calibrate it. Sometimes, too, turning it around, calibrating it, turning it, calibrating it just a few times sort of, like, helps it get centered, too. Which is what the actual, like, calibration software does here. Let's go ahead and do this. I just don't like doing this because you have to go back and hit continue manually. Okay, there we go. Save that. And now, what? Yeah. Okay, that. Wow. No, do it. Okay. No. Yeah. Okay. This is a fully usable stick we built. I saved 70 cents, chat. Woohoo! Anyway, that's not what we're here for. We're here to see potentially the minimum amount of solder. Close. Come on. Needed. And if we can actually just take this guy off without the heat gun. I really want to avoid having the heat gun. That's my big goal here. No heat gun. For testing on this tester. Oh, sorry. So the potentiometers are the only thing soldered, and with just the barest amount of solder. All right, so is this gonna come free? No, it's still in there. Oh. Okay. Whoa. You know what? That kind of worked. If all I'm trying to do is like test, yeah, that kind of worked. Let's go ahead and just pull these cables out. I would still very much prefer the idea of the outputs like I was talking about, but until I can figure that out, just very lightly tapping it, I think, is going to be the way. Yeah, I think so. I don't know how often I'm going to be doing what I'm doing. Occasionally, I'll get some of the. What really got the idea going was I had a bad one of these, and I never had a bad one before, and so like I wanted a quick way to test like these before I ever use them. You know, just on a day where I'm really slow, I could just pop a bunch in and get them all tested and make sure they're actually like working right, and yeah. Okay. Well, chat, I would say today, while I didn't get done what I wanted done, I would still say today was a pretty good learning experience day. So we'll just pass this off as a tester board. I may just go ahead and get rid of. I can't get rid of that. I got to leave that on there. Fucking unless unless I just solder the battery to it. That'd be cursed. Solder the battery to it, just glue it on the back here. Nah, because I wouldn't have access to some of the ports there, which. No, because yeah, I couldn't do that. It doesn't. It's not a big deal plugging it in. Unless, hold on. Oh man, I could like glue it like right there. And just always and solder it to the board here and oh god. Chat, I kind of want to do that. I think I want to do that. I don't have any hot glue. That's what I'd do. I'd just hot glue it to the board here. Solder maybe not solder them, but this I mean this would be like that idea would be absolutely perfect if I could get the plugs. Get some kind of plug mechanism going. Man, you know, alternatively, I could really try to go through like really great pains to make these just be super friction fitted. Wait, oh, wait a minute, whoa, wait, no, wait. Let's do something else that's cursed. Let's do something else that's extremely cursed. Just bend the pens a little. Now they're making contact. Hold up. Hold up. Oh, this is gonna be awful. It's gonna be awful. I kind of hope this doesn't work. Oh, please don't work. Please don't work. Okay, chat, good news. That didn't really work out very well. I wonder why. Which pin is not? Wait a minute. Nah, yeah, as soon as I move it, it stops making contact. So yeah, no, that didn't work out. That would have been awful. All right. Anyway. Anyway, chat. We have succeeded at what we wanted to do today. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to get rid of the awful optics Summit K2 from fucking 1995 or whatever the fuck this piece of shit came out. So that VTube Studio won't shit itself. But otherwise, yeah, no, this was. I'm pretty happy with how this went. I learned some stuff, got some ideas, got some new ideas. I think it's gonna be good. But anyway, chat, it's 5 o'clock. I gotta start getting the shop ready to close. So let's figure out who we're gonna raid. I think we have a new Eldenwood guy. Oh, yeah, here we go. This guy is just about finishing Kazan today. So let's go visit him, huh? I hope everybody has a great night. Thank you guys for coming out. Sorry if today was a weird one. We were just doing kind of, some experimentations today. No, I don't want to become just a PNG tuber. However, having a PNG ready to go, would not be the worst idea. Anyway, chat, same message that we've been doing all recently. For the raid, if you want to do a raid message. Just that one. Boop. Just that one. Oh, no. Oh, whoops. There's not enough pahis there. There we go. It's very important. There's 3 on one side, 3 on the other, chat. Anyway, yeah, we'll be back on tonight. God. I don't know. Sometime. 8:30, 9 o'clock, probably. Until then, chat, I hope everybody has a great night. We'll see you later. Eldenwood Reed.